Cafe Anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 1409-1409. I am Mike Matthews, broadcasting from Cafe Anyway, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, Ton today. That's neat. Chely Shoehart, Floyd the Floorman, John Deere the engineer will be stopping by, plus the return of a segment we have not done in a long, long time, into an interview with a very wonderful Mike's Daily Podcast singer-songwriter I've had on the show before, and I always love having her back, IRENE Pena. Mike's Daily Podcast. And if this is your first time listening to this podcast, there were lots of people who said it wouldn't last. They didn't say it to my face because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. And then the last show that I did was called Ceiling, and we've gone beyond the ceiling because that was 1408 Mike's Daily Podcast. And this is 1409, and I think I want to keep doing this podcast till the day I die because Mike's I have no life. Daily. But that's right. We have podcast IRENE Pena back on, and you can hear some of the past interviews I did with her in the interview section. Interviews G through L would be because she's I alphabetized by first name. And that's how I am because I can't do the Dewey Decimal System. Look who just walked in.
Hello, Mike Matthews. It's Chely Shoehart, gift shop supervisor. I come back later in the show.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mike Matthews, IRENE Pena is beautiful, and she sings really good.
She does sing very well. And we're going to hear a song from her, a new one she's just released. Floyd the Floorman, John Deere the engineer. Those names strike fear in the hearts of men. Oh, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman!
And here's today's podcast picture.
And this is John Deere the engineer. I think you've said our names already. Yes, I have. And the podcast picture today is one that I was prepared to tell you about. That's why I'm scrambling to look it up right now. And it is, by the way, IRENE Pena is on Patreon. If you'd like to find out more about her, Patreon is spelt like Pat Rion. Pat Rion is what she is on. And I'm going to post this picture that I took yesterday of this cool little spot in the Bay Area at the Hayward Regional Shoreline. And it was kind of a dark, interesting evening yesterday, so I think that'll work. Let's see. I try not to post too many of the same type of pictures all in a row. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of water in my pictures. So, enjoy all the water. At MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com, you can see all the past podcast pictures and help out the show through the Amazon link. Click on that Amazon link, buy whatever it is you're going to buy. Amazon, one of the biggest friggin' things on the planet now. So you can buy stuff through that Amazon link at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com, and it helps out the show. There's also a PayPal if you'd like to help us out that way. You'll get a special greeting from all the Cafe Anyway characters, a personalized MP3 for thee, and that's at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. And then there's the past interview. Now, someone that I work with named Craig Roberts, he's been on talk radio in the Bay Area for eons now. He said, "Hey, Mike, I looked at your website." And I said, "Oh, awesome. Did you see a picture of me with my dog, Basil the Boxer?" I always post podcast pictures with him. And he goes, "No, what I noticed was that your interviews are not all up. Like you've got interviews A through F and G through L, but then there's no interviews L through or M through Z." And I told him I was working on it. So if you're an artist who's been on this show and you're somewhere between M and Z, I'm still trying to get that onto the website. I do this all by myself. It's a labor of love. But there are all the interviews I've done. If I haven't gotten them alphabetized, they are there. Interviews 2011 through 2016. And then there's some interviews, too, from the cassette days when I was saving stuff on cassette, and that's in the cassette cubbyhole. You can find all that at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. But without any further ado, or a don't, or a do, or hello, and hello to you, let's bring on our Into an Interview.
Into an Interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, IRENE PENA, singer-songwriter. We go way back. Once upon a time, we worked for a radio station together. And she is a lovely mother of one.
Well, she is too, but she's only one person. Yeah.
That's what I meant. And she has a husband by the name of Steve. And,
Yes.
and they have the cutest little wedding pictures you've ever seen. It was such a cute photographs and wedding, and you have a beautiful daughter.
She is beautiful. It's true.
And you are a singer-songwriter, and you keep writing songs, and you keep making music, and you are so good in recording music, and you are a audio whiz.
All these things, except for the whiz bit, I think.
No, you are all the whiz bit. Whiz bit and more.
That should be like a food product.
Buy a whiz bit. Whiz bits are delicious. I ate 5 just now, and I feel awful, but I don't feel awful. I feel wonderful because IRENE PENA is speaking to me. I hear Seattle is very hot right now today.
Yes, it's for Seattle. Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. And then I hear you played someplace recently.
I did. I played at Slim's Last Chance Saloon in Seattle.
Slims, how was that? How did that go?
It was amazing.
Now, who are you playing with up there on the stage?
In my band? Is
And-
that what?
Yeah, like who is in your band?
So, for this last show, we had myself, Steve Zielman on bass.
That's your husband.
Yes. And Dan Teague on lead guitar. And we had the drummer by the name of Bill Ibsen, and then a backup singer, Jenna Sorbera. That was the IRENE PENA lineup. I don't have a band name. I should really have one, but I don't.
I think you should call it the bit, Whizbit. The Whizbits.
Would it just be Whizbits or the Whizbits?
I like the article The. I totally disagreed with Justin Timberlake's character in The Social Network, and I think it should have been The Facebook forever and ever. But he said, drop the. And then he said, can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. Come on.
Yeah, a version of, one of my musical projects covers that song.
Oh, you have so many musical projects. How do you keep track of them all?
I don't. I don't know what one. I know what one of them is doing right now, and that's the IRENE PENA Whizbits. The others, I'm not really sure what we're doing, but that's okay because I'm ready when they are.
Now, are you writing music?
I am. I'm getting ready to record a couple of songs in September.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How do you keep finding inspiration here as a mother and starting a family and, a wife and resident of Seattle? How do you keep coming up with ideas?
Here's the deal, Mike Mathematical. Is that...
And that is my name, so don't wear it out. Mike Mathematicals.
Inspiration is really in everything, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah. I think you hit it on the head right there. It's always everything.
I something. I mean, I can't say that every song that I've written or every song that I'm writing currently is the next, going to the top. But I think I've had this conversation with you maybe before. You can write about anything. I think I could write a song about this conversation we're having, and it would be inspiring and songworthy.
No, it wouldn't. Would it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Is that a dare? Because if it's a dare, then it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a dare.
Okay. Get ready for the Micah-mathematical song.
Woo! Micah-maticals, Matt, so dramatical. Everybody likes Mike. Think.
See?
There we go.
Do you have a show song? I know you have the Mike's Daily Podcast.
Mike's
song.
Daily Podcast. Yes, I have that. But that's it. That's really it.
Mike mathematical song?
I could probably use that for something, for a little.
That's like, no, Irene, I don't need anything.
I could, because I would take anything you recorded and put it on my show and be happy with it.
I don't know how to take that, but okay.
Because it's all gold, is what I'm saying, Irene.
It's all. Thank you.
It's all gold and wonderful and super, and I don't need to hear another song from Shawn Mendes or whoever the hot artist is on the radio that gets played every hour. Stop it all. I want IRENE PENA on.
But you need to keep that music. What did you say? Babysat.
Baby fat?
Babysat.
Oh.
Like you said, you were babysitting.
Yeah, I babysit at my radio job. It's true. But
yeah, so you need to keep those songs babysitted.
Yeah, that's true. And we've invented our own language. Ta-da.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Let's speak English, okay?
All right, wait. So I was going to play this song that's a cover of an OK Go song that you sent me.
Oh, okay, go.
What? OK Go. And this was from that album that had, what was it?
I think it's Invincible, isn't it?
I don't know. This band, okay. I love this song, but OK Go, I'm tired of their weird videos where they make a bunch of...
Really?
I'm tired because, okay, they did one where you could obviously tell they had to fix things with CGI. There was no way they could have done it the way... the one that took place in 1 second.
It's not... Just for you, it's not like an organic... they just hit record and...
Yeah. And I feel like the
album was Oh No. Sorry.
Oh No, that's right. I have that. Yes. Thank you for covering it. That's the only problem I have with OK Go.
Okay, well that's okay to have a problem with their videos. But how do you feel about their music?
Their music is good. Yeah, I like their songs, and I love how you did this song. You sound great on it, and you captured the energy, and this sounds awesome. And
Thank you.
The vocals, and this is, I want to dance and drive really fast, and kiss a beautiful woman.
Wow, all those things. Well, I think you should do all those things.
I'll do it right now. Hold on. I'm back. That was great. Okay. Woo. Life. It's all about life and living the dream.
So this song cover makes you want to do all those things.
Yes, it does. Woo.
You are getting the first airplay, I think, of this.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so honored. And okay, I am going to be realistic with you here. I am going to put it on YouTube, and probably about a week from now, they're going to send me a little exclamation point saying, you have to take this song down because it's copyrighted and all this stuff.
Well, even if the artist gets the copyright mojo all fixed up?
Yeah, it's weird. YouTube just, if you have anything that somebody else has, apparently they freak out. So what I can do is I unmonetize it so I can still keep it up. So I think we'll be fine.
Oh, I see. Well, you do what you need to do. I don't mind if the YouTube monitors, don't want to play my song. It's okay.
So, Irene, we spoke at the beginning of the year. You were the first person I spoke to
Oh, my God.
2017. You were the...
How did I...
Yeah, you were the first podcast.
Well, how did the rest of the year go? Now we're in August.
I really only spoke to a rapper, a female rapper, whose mom was really hot, who I met walking Basil, my dog. And I was talking to her mom, and she said, "Oh, my daughter raps." And I go, "Oh, maybe she can be on the podcast." So I had her on, but I haven't talked to the mom in a while. That just didn't work out, Irene.
That's evolved? Oh, my.
Yeah, it just didn't happen. But then I spoke to Kai Alfred Hillig, who is also from Seattle.
You told me about this. You told me that you had spoken before, I think.
Yeah. So he was on, and I think that's it. Oh, and then a guy who does a great podcast called Vince in the Bay, which is all about cyber stuff and internet stuff, and he was on. So that's it.
Huh. Well, here we are again. How do you spell that artist's name in Seattle?
Kai, Kye, Alfred, as in Alfred E. Newman, the mascot.
Alfred, the butler?
The butler of Batman, exactly.
Kai Alfred Hillig.
Hillig is just, it's very German. It's Hillig, and I don't know what it means in German. It probably means beer.
Okay, I got him. I am sitting in front of the computer so that I can do the hacking. The finding of the people.
That's excellent. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on the Sunday show of my Sunday upload of my podcast, which is tomorrow. We're talking on Saturday, so.
Oh, okay. That sounds pleasant.
This will be all official then. But yeah, I feel like there's so many other things to cover with you. I mean, how? When am I going to get up there and see you guys again, and we can go to the Connor,
the Burns.
Yeah.
Wait. Can I talk about something really quick?
Yeah, it's all yours. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh! So in preparation for this interview, because it's a lot of work to get prepped for Mike's Daily Podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I did some Googling.
Okay.
And I came upon an interview that you did.
Ooh.
10 questions with Matt Michaels.
What?
You did that on August 22nd of 2006.
No way.
Yes.
How?
They're brilliant questions and answers with you.
Oh my God, I bet this sucks so bad. Oh, you know what? That was one of these deals where somebody gives you a bunch of questions. I think there was more than 10. There was probably 50. And the guy said, pick the 10 ones you like and write me the answers. So, and I am not a good writer. I just have...
I'm just saying, it's a very, inspired and it's so positive. And I just learned so much about you. And
I was married back then, and, I was happy, and unlike now, I'm really depressed and sad.
You're not. Are you sad? This interview isn't uplifting?
Irene, always talking to you is uplifting, so you are an uplifting person. We need more people like you in this world.
Wow. Thank you.
Well, what else did you glean from that interview? Anything else?
Well, let's see. You, if you weren't in the industry, you'd have been a teacher.
Oh, that's right. I like to, and you know what? Actually, in my current job, I do teach a lot. Because I work with a lot of young people that are just getting into radio, and I teach them. So in some ways, that's come true.
It's beautiful. And let's see. You were asked, what do you view as the most important issue facing radio in 2006?
Interesting. Over 10 years ago.
Yeah, and you wanted to make radio the must-listen-to medium. In caps, all caps, must listen to.
Oh, what I meant with that was people. I felt at the time that people were doing just blah radio, just not putting anything interesting into it. And in some ways, well, radio is still very blah, but people are doing interesting things in the podcast world, I believe.
I think they are. You are.
I try.
No, I do. I have found that most of my airplay, I think, is podcasted.
Where else have you been played lately? We should plug other podcasts on my podcast.
Where have I, you mean airplay-wise?
Yeah.
What's happening in the world of... So, there's... Blah, 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 blah.
I'm not familiar with that one.
There are a number of shows that I know by their radio show names.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. This is Rock and Roll Radio is a Westcott radio show. The Secret Weapon is a show out. It's a daily show, and I'm not really sure how that format works. But you've got that going on, but not the interviews, right?
I have it in my title. Yeah, I can't seem to get that many interviews lined up for my show every day.
I need to help you in your land.
I only need one interview every 7 months, and that's with IRENE Pena. 8 months.
I'm going to go down the list really quick so that I finish your question.
You know what? I think that'll be great because laundry lists are wonderful. Go ahead.
Okay.
There's
only a few. You told me to talk about.
Okay, all right.
There's the Music Motel, who's playing me on Tuesdays.
Wait, I like that title. That's an actually great title, Music Motel.
Isn't it? Yeah, the Music Motel. There's Twirl Radio out of Sacramento. Do you know Mike Lidskin?
No, I can probably see him from here, but
Sacramento, I think, or San Jose, somewhere in the northern hemisphere. Pop Garden Radio
I like that
Florida. Pop Garden Radio in Florida. Music Authority. In Florida also. Snaps Crackle Pop in Oregon. They play me. Pure Pop Radio.
Pure Pop.
Poptopia Parkway in Washington. And Mike's Daily Podcast. That's my list.
I need to put the word pop in my title of my show.
Mike's Daily Popcast.
Popcast, there you go. It's right there. It's already all set. I just have to change one letter.
I've solved your problem.
Woo! Hey, by the way, are you part of that pop overthrow thing, international deal?
I was asked to be this year, and I am not able to because I would have had to travel to Los Angeles in order to do it.
No, that's all right.
Yeah. That's okay. Thank you very much. I would have if it were 10 years ago and family and bills.
No, that's fine. Stay in Seattle, where I need to go and visit you.
Yes, please.
I had such a fun time. In fact, there was a picture I think you sent me, or somehow I found it, of that night that I went there with my then wife Robin, and you performed at the Connor Bernstein.
Yes.
And Steve was there, and And then that crazy girl with the mohawk was performing.
Yeah. I took that photo with them behind you, right?
Yes! And I've got the goofiest look on my face. I love that picture. You took that. Okay. Yay, I'm glad mystery solved. Well, I'm going to say now, please tell everyone what they should do to find this song. And I had this question written out perfectly, as you can tell.
Yeah.
And so tell them where they can find this version of OK Go, their song, Here It Goes Again, from the album Oh No. Where do they find it? And why did you want to do this song anyway, as we wrap this up?
Wow, that is a great question. So I think it's one of my guilty pleasures. Like, that video went viral, obviously. And how many years has it been now?
10? I think 2006, actually.
Okay, so, maybe a little celebratory, and nostalgic. And I still like to try to upload YouTube videos, and I never got to, treadmilling or anything like that.
Yeah.
That would kill me. But I think it was nostalgic and a guilty pleasure, and, the energy of the song is so good, and my band pulled it off so well, and I found fun ways to incorporate more vocals into it, and it was just really super fun to do. So that's why I did it.
I just remembered I saw OK Go perform with Augustana. Do you remember Augustana? They had that song, Boston.
No. I don't.
2006, I saw them at the on the lawn in the front of the Pepperdine University campus. They have this hill that they used to do concerts on, and on one
I remember the hill.
The one side there's the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and on the other is the hillside and Pepperdine. And I saw some pictures from that the other day. I was like, oh, I remember that. So yes, great band. They did a great cover of ELO's Don't Let Me Down, Don't Bring Me Down song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did that in concert.
That's fun.
So you could do that one next if you wanted.
Oh, that in itself is a challenge and a dare. I think may not happen.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But,
wait, Chely Shoehart wanted to say something.
Oh.
Hi, how are you doing? Irene?
Doing just fine. How are you?
I've been better. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, of course.
I'm so happy.
Have you heard the cover song that I did?
No, Mike Matthews says he's going to play it right now, but I don't believe him.
I'm going to play it.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, you shouldn't really be so mean to Mike. He works hard.
Yeah, Chely walked out. Okay.
That girl.
What are we going to do? All right, Irene Pena, where can they find you?
Let's see. The best place to find me is at patreon.com/Irene Pena. That is the place to go for all things new coming out of my mouth.
Got it. And Facebook?
And facebook.com/Irene Pena Music.
And that's Irene, IRENE, Pena.
PENA.
PNA. PA, Pop, and yeah.
Yes. And there's the new band name.
Woo! Irene Pena!
It could be 10, but then again, I can't remember half an hour since 3:45. Throw on your clothes a second side, Super Rosa, and you're leaving with my jaw on the floor. Hey! Just when you think you're in control, just when you think you got a hold, just when you get on a roll. Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Should've known again. Well, here it goes again. flashing lights. Your car is pulling off of the curb. Hey! Just when you think that you're in control, just when you think that you got a hold, just when you get on a roll. Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. I should've known, should've known, should've known again. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, here it goes again. Hey, hey. Oh, here it goes. All right. I guess there's gotta be a break in the monotony, but Jesus, when it rains, how it pours. Throw on your clothes, a second side of Surfer Rosa, and you leave me. Yeah, you leave me. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Should've known, should've known, should've known again. But here it goes again. Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Should've known, should've known, should've known again. But here it goes again. Oh, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Should've known, should've known, should've known again. Oh, here it goes again. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, here it goes again.
Thank you, Irene Pena. She's so lovely. And I hope to see her soon. I probably won't be able to get up there to Seattle this weekend. It's a little short notice for all the places I work for. But I definitely am going to make it up there. And hopefully this year. I only got a few more weeks left of nice weather in Seattle, so I better move my booty up there. As we go outside a cafe anyway, we're bringing Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcaster Valley is where we are outside, and here in Podcaster Valley 10. Thank you for listening to the show. If you're a first-time listener, hey, come back again tomorrow. I will probably have a show, more than likely. And we cover a lot of interesting things going on in the world. We inform you and amuse you. Do I amuse you? Meh. But yeah, you can check that out every day. And we're all over the internet. It's everywhere. All the social media, all the podcast places, the iTunes, the Google Play, etc. You can find this show. So next show, we're going to have Benita, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, and the Brewmaster. Thanks for listening on this Sunday, if you're listening on this Sunday. I know I am at this moment, because I'm recording it at this moment on a Sunday. Weird.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. Email Mike now at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Uplifting.